when I'm out killing my Rexes, I'm sick and tired of people raiding my bases, and I don't know who they are. I've got to come up with something. Let me check through myself. Yeah. Ooh.
Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Virtual Paradise. Welcome to my tips and tricks series for ARK Survival Evolved. In this video we'll be going over some ways that you can use the traps creatively to either capture prisoners or just to know who raided your small little bases.
Kaboom!
So I'll start my way up anyway with basic tests to show you how these things can be triggered. So I just put a foundation over some traps and walk straight over it, and they basically can't be activated, they're too far down. So I got some foundation layering here with 4 layers altogether, so I'll do this 2 layers high because I know it doesn't work 3 layers down. And nope, none of them get triggered 2 layers higher. Right, so this is just 1 dropped foundation down now, and yep, the narcotic tripwires get tripped. And the bear trap works. Trip. Okay, tripwire alarm couldn't be tripped for some reason, but explosives tripped the tripwire alarm. We'll do a quick test just to see how far explosives need. So we'll place a tripwire on the edge here. And we'll start off with a IED in the middle of a foundation. So this will be half a foundation's length first. Okay. Now we'll put it at the edge of this foundation, so it's 1 whole foundation's length away. Yep. Right, so 1.5. No. Even though the bear trap's quite hard to see under 1 foundation level anyway, it doesn't trigger under 2 foundation levels, as you'll see here. And this is it freshly placed, so you can see its teeth just poking through the floor. Don't think anyone would really notice that anyway. You can also place beds on the traps to hide them to avoid the need for double foundationing. Unfortunately, you can't hide the traps completely if you're putting them under a ramp. They have to be poking out because you almost have to trip over the actual wire by the looks of it. The best way of hiding the taller traps like the narcotics and the IEDs is by putting them down 1 foundation, putting a foundation over it, and then basically covering them with beds, because that's just the right height to cover them at all angles. As you'll see, we can't see them, and they trip just so easily. You can hide them quite a bit anyway on 1 foundation, just by having the beds facing opposite ways and using the pillows. One really nice trick I like is basically hiding traps under a small storage box. Works with a large one as well, but you just hide them and obviously put the storage box over them. Make sure you pin code the storage box, and raiders won't be able to resist. They'll start hacking away at it. And boom. Dead or knocked out, or both. You can't be both. This doesn't work with C4 unfortunately, as you can't break C4 by hacking at it with a melee weapon. You actually have to shoot C4 with a gun to explode it, but I'll just show you quickly. Go. Can't break the C4. You can't place C4 on a box either, it just goes straight through. But the way around this, if you definitely want to kill the player in a C4 explosion, is just by putting an IED next to the C4 and then placing a box. And that'll kill whoever hits it for sure. Kaboom. Oh yeah, I'll show you that it works now with the tripwire alarm trap as well. It can be pretty useful because you can rename these traps, so you'll be able to know the locations that they're at if you've got things at multiple locations. Anywhere where you've got a turret, you can have a hidden bear trap, so people get trapped on the corners and shot by the turrets. One idea for a little trap base that I've got is you start off by putting a bear trap on a lowered foundation, and then you place some tripwire narcotics and some IEDs just before the bear trap. Otherwise people won't set off the tripwires if they get caught in the bear trap before the tripwire. You've got to think of that's when you're placing them. And the IEDs aren't to kill the person, because to be honest, IEDs don't do that much damage, and somebody with even regular flak armor probably won't get killed just by these 2 IEDs. But they do serve another purpose. I need to remove that wall to place the smithy, put an extra foundation on the traps, and cover the traps with a bed. And you can't see them easily, but if you're not too sure, you can place another bed. This should make sure even someone with a keen eye doesn't even really see them. And so I just need to grab the dodo now and put it next to the smithy, and when the IEDs kill it, you'll be notified. And now with this trap set up, I'll show you what happens when someone raids your base. In this case, the beds actually got destroyed, everything else remained intact. But when they see a smithy, they'll probably just run straight to it anyway, and with the debris they might not even see the traps. And the bear trap didn't actually trap me first time, that's why I suggested placing more bear traps. But then if they do decide to come back, you've got the hidden bear traps that'll trap them on the corner and the turret will kill them. And the same on the other side if they decide to blow through that door. I've left my tribe for this test, as I wanted to test how effective the narcotic traps are against other players, as I've never actually had them used against me before. So there's a 3-minute timer that comes up straight on the corner. So as you can see, your torpor goes up pretty quickly, but that's why I put the bear traps there, just in case people manage to run out before they actually get knocked out. But then basically your torpor stays at max for that entire 3-minute timer, and then it comes down. So basically a person is incapacitated for, 3.5–4 minutes. If you were online and then notified by a dodo being killed or something like that, that would give you plenty of time to get to the location and either take them prisoner or kill them or do whatever you want. Well, that's about it from me anyway. I hope this video was helpful. If you learned something new, please drop a like and please subscribe for more content like this. Also, please let me know if you successfully trap anyone using these methods. Thanks for watching, take care and have a great rest of your day. Goodbye for now. Peace.